It's impossible to talk about Pops without talking about Ma. That's what I call her. They are just an inseparable, undividable couple.
Well, when I think about David and Priscilla, I think of two amazing individuals who are leaders, they are motivators, they are collaborators, they are people who inspire others to dream big dreams and do great things. And they are clear evidence of what's possible when you devote yourself and dedicate yourself to bettering humanity and all those around you.
Life Achievement Awards were invented for the Davids and the Priscillas of the world?
Aside from having the greatest head of hair that I did not inherit.
I've seen that hair for decades. It hasn't changed, a little wider, but I still wish that I had his hair. I mean, I'm a little jealous about that.
Everything about my dad is about community. It's really about it being there for other people, making other people the best person that they can possibly be. He is a great investor in the lives of others.
He, I think, and Priscilla both balance each other well. His leadership strategy, he's fantastic at that. But I also learned that if there is no Priscilla, there's no room for that amount of strategy. She's the heart, she's the softness, she's the one who basically looks at you and says, do you really want to do that?
When I was 8 years old, our congregation called a new pastor. And on that Sunday morning, I still remember the new pastor and his wife coming, and the son, their only son, David. I could just see that there was something special in this young man.
So that little church called El Siloé is just a couple of miles away from White Memorial, and that's where our flock, my dad's flock and mom and dad's flock, really sought their health needs. And that's how we began to, at that time, to become aware of White Memorial and what they were doing in the community.
I believe that David and Priscilla's greatest legacy is Teleku itself. It's the thing that will be here generations beyond when we're not here anymore.
If you are in search of the model that you want to emulate or you want to replicate in terms of community and economic development, Teleku is the gold standard. They have built great opportunities for so many people well beyond East Los Angeles and are now creating opportunities beyond the boundaries of Los Angeles.
If you look at the state of California, only 9% of nurses are Hispanic, and you have in Los Angeles, 38% of people are Hispanic. So there's definitely a mismatch. So he's the first one that said, you know what, I can do something about that. I want to change that.
Every Teleku scholar is a rich treasure as far as our family is concerned. They're immigrant children, they're first generation children. They typically come from low-income homes. Through the giving of our generous partners, we put some gas in the tank to help them get through. But the main thing that happens is that they then go out into the world. They go into the fields of medicine and law and engineering and business, all the STEM fields, and they're changing the world.
When you look at the nursing program, that's a testament about the spirit of giving. Remember, these nurses come in and they support them, they give them scholarships, they give them social help to make it easy for them to go to school, to graduate, and to find a very good job to work in.
David and I are both patients at White Memorial, and it's so gratifying many times to go to the doctor and into the hospital and to see our own Teleku nurses, our graduates, coming and ministering to us now.
We're very proud of the fact that it was recruiting from our own community, people that had capability, people that needed a hand, people that needed a little bit of support. But they had the capability if we opened the doors.
And we are so proud of them. And they don't hesitate to come up and say, I'm one of your Teleku nurses. It is such a beautiful legacy. We are so proud of that.
My wife, Priscilla, is really, really a wonderful lady. Not only is she a great wife and a great grandma and a great great-grandma, but she's also a person who knows what it is to run a small business, and also a person that knows how to really kind of coach me in a very nice way.
I remember early in our marriage, David would always say, "Oh, I can't wait to get up. I can't wait to see what the day is going to bring." And over the years, I've grown to see that it's not so much what the day brings, but what David brings to the day.
He led the capital campaign to build a new hospital. And he brought us a lot of people through his network and contacts. And with that, David, we couldn't have a new hospital here in East Los Angeles. So I can emphasize as important he is to us.
Few people have reached the levels that David and the Lizarragas have reached at a national level and at the state level. The Lizarragas have been central to almost every major decision that impacts the Latino community.
And to be truthful, I don't remember life, what I call it, BD, before David. It seems like my life has been filled with the things that we've done together as young people in that little Hispanic church. The fullness of our lives, the full circle. Being at a point in our lives at one time when we were the ones who needed the support. And now to be on this side of being able to support others is incredibly gratifying.
I want to congratulate you, David and Priscilla, for the influence and the impact you've had in our community, not today, but for generations to come. When you educate a young nurse, you're not just influencing the life of that nurse alone, you're influencing the life of the entire family for generations to come.
David and Priscilla, congratulations on this tremendous recognition for all of the great leadership, the work that you have engaged in, the accomplishments, but most of all for impacting the lives of so many who may never even get to know you perhaps because you've affected so many in so many communities.
Pops, Ma, on behalf of Oneida, our 3 daughters, our sons-in-law, and our 2 granddaughters, your 2 great-grandchildren, I want to tell you how greatly loved you are, how much we treasure you, how much we thank you and are so appreciative for everything that you mean to the world and to our community.